So last Saturday, I get a call from my brother, Dave. He's practically shouting into the phone, insisting I come over to see his latest culinary masterpiece. Knowing Dave's history in the kitchen, I braced myself for either an unexpected gastronomical delight or a true kitchen crime scene. When I arrived, I was greeted not by the smell of a fresh-baked something, but by the curious aroma of grapes gone slightly rogue. Dave had tried his hand at homemade wine, inspired by a video he saw online. He claimed it was fermenting in the basement, but from the smell alone, I suspected it was fermenting a plan for world domination. Dave led me down to the basement, where I was introduced to Vinny the vine. This wasn't just a batch of wine in the making, no, it had somehow taken on a life of its own, sprawling across the basement like a scene from a botanical horror film. The vines were everywhere, coiling around the support beams, snaking up the walls, and occasionally emitting a gurgle that sounded suspiciously like a hiccup. Dave looked at it with pride, as if he had birthed a new member of the family. I pointed out that it looked like it was about to ask for rent money. Our friend Tom dropped by in the middle of this bizarre exhibition. He stared at the vine monster with wide eyes and then at us, as if to confirm we saw it too. Dave, ever the optimist, explained that Vinny was just expressive. Tom, clearly not convinced, made a cautious attempt to touch one of the vines. It recoiled slightly, and we all took a collective step back. "Okay," Tom said slowly, "I think Vinny's had a little too much to drink." We all laughed, but there was a nervous edge to it, like we were half expecting Vinny to start giving us a lecture on the nuances of grape varietals. As the evening wore on, we found ourselves warming up to Vinny's eccentric presence, even making a game of seeing who could come up with the best nickname for our leafy guest. Just as we were about to leave, Dave, unable to resist one last shot at humor, patted Vinny on what might have been a shoulder and said, "Well, at least Vinny's fine and dandy now." And with that, we all groaned in unison, the kind that comes from too much laughter and too much time spent with a sentient vine that had clearly overstayed its welcome in the basement, and possibly in our lives.